Hello, chat. How we all doing today? Bwop. And there we go. Hello, everyone. Even it's the background. That is my logo. If you're wondering about that. 33 shiny Pokemon now. W Nom. Also, Daybreaking Tree, thank you for the resub now for almost 6 months. That's crazy. Almost another halfway to the year. Like the switchy line and stuff? What do you mean switchy line and stuff? Like the lines? You're wondering about the lines. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyways, hello chat. Hey, you're right on the nose about that, Dally. Anyways, hey chat. How are we all doing today? I have been busy. We have a new addition to the team, a little bit of a change of a layout or loadout on the team. A little bit different of a move set on one of my mons. And so on and so forth. Also, chat, remember when I was talking about the end area I would want to like build the gym? Right here. There's it's big enough for what I want to do. And then there's also like a portal little send back area like right there. So flew around, found one here. So that's where I want to do that. But today, chat, we got a new addition to the team, which is going to take place of a Azumarill. Azumarill, Magne, will not be on the team. I had a stressful test a few minutes ago because I didn't study. You know what? Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, I know. Crazy, right? Crazy. So for any artist out there, I am sorry, we are making another update to the team. My apologies. But instead, we also got... Azumarill got replaced with a better mon that is still VGC legal. Is down to this has been evil. Oof. That's rough. But... first off, cries violently. Yes. First off, team right now, great, wonderful. Diva, our Diva, she has had a slight change in moves. So she instead of Psyshock, now has Psychic Noise, which I had to get Cherry Fire. I had to do something for Cherry Fire to get this move because this move. Also, Fancy Daggers, thank you for the 100 bits. This move cannot be learned by level up from any mon. You can only find it randomly in a chest. Because it can be taught to certain Pokemon, but it cannot be learned via level up. Which is really annoying. So... the reason why I want this move is because Psychic Noise is a move that does 70 base power, so a bit less than like what was it that I was using? Like it's best less than Psychic. Psychic's at 90, and Psyshock's at 80, so this is 75, so basically 55 less power than previously. But what it does do is for 2 turns, the target is prevented from healing. So this move basically means for 2 turns, any mon with leftovers tries to use Recover, tries to get health back from a move, they can't. They are unable to heal. It prevents from healing. So they can use the damage, but they won't get the health back. Leftovers doesn't work on them anymore. This mon has just become a bigger, bulky stall mon. on the special defense side, and it has, let's be real, better defense than special defense. But with Calm Mind on top, it makes it super bulky. Also with Magic Bound, so it can't be paralyzed, burned, or toxic. So you can this mon will win the stall game. Now I need to change its Terra type because its Terra type right now is Psychic. I need to get Water. I need to make Diva a Terra Water type because Water is it pretty much counters every fairy type weakness. It only has 2 weaknesses, I believe, being Electric and Grass, and those mons usually are primarily special mons, as well as Diva's already defensively bulky as all can be. So we need to get Water Terra, which we only have 2 of them, and we need 50 of them, so we need 48 more, which means a lot of fish are going to die one day. Also, I changed Gnarly's moveset a little bit. I replaced a Psyshock that I had with Stab Moonblast. So now it has Stab Moonblast on it instead of Psychic. I don't know. No, the reason why I didn't have Moonblast right away is because Gnarly was not level 84, and Gnarly only gets Moonblast by level up at level 84. So I had to level Gnarly up to 84. Also, I need to change your Terra type to Fairy as well. Luckily, we have our Zacian, who is going to be Stab Fairy. So we don't have to worry about getting more Terra Fairy type. So what I need right now on my team is Icon is supposed to be a Terra Fairy type. Soda Pop is Terra Steel. Idol is going to be Terra Ghost. Diva is Terra Water, and Gnarly's also Terra Fairy. So, but you're wondering, we have a Rayquaza on our team, so we're missing one of our new members on our team. The newest member on our team. Well, she's in the PC box right now. Chat, right now she's in the PC box. These names are throwing me off. All right, well, so Grimmsnarl is supposed to be Steel. Iron Valiant is going to be Ghost. Zacian Crown Form is going to be Fairy. Hatterini is going to be Water. And Fluttermane's also going to be Fairy. You hearing about Terra typing? No, it's fine. Terra type is the newest thing. It's a very good competitive thing. I do not enjoy this. I'm okay with Z moves. Z moves are okay. I don't care for Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing is just it's a cool thing, but then it just gets annoying, and honestly, I don't really want to try Dynamaxing my mons. Because like for the love, it's just crazy. Terra type is okay, so Mega and Terra type are the best gimmicks in Pokemon. Dynamaxing, don't care for it. Z moves, it's a one-type move that you can use. So what? Where's the fun in all of that? Exactly. So the other night over the weekend, or technically Monday night, I went around because I wanted to get some stuff, and I said, you know what? I found a meteorite, and in this meteorite, I was able to get the raw Mega Stone, which lets me make a Mega Orb. And then I was also able to get a Keystone, which lets me make the ring. So by the way, for my Mega slot, I have Lysandra's ring on because I felt like it was the best. You can't really see it, but hold on. You can see it right there on my hand is the ring. So guess what? My guy now has a white ring on. He has a white ring on his hand now for the artist in the room. It's your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Galaxy Bear. Also, thank you for the 100 bits. Right. It also matched the aesthetic: the white pants, the white shirt, now the white ring. Armor Derby kind of bad. I mean, yeah, I'm just having this stuff. Also, when I was flying around the end, I found this sword. in a chest. A Sharp 4, Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2, Mending. I can put Sharp 5 on this, and I'm breaking, and we call this good. I found this sword randomly, so I don't have to worry about crafting it. But anyways, though, chat, I was like, right, so Mega. I can now Mega Pokemon. Well, what Pokemon do I want to Mega that's a Fairy type? For any competitive players know where this is gonna go. It also has to be VGC legal, so I can't do Mega Diancie because Mega Diancie is a mythical Pokemon, and I'm not allowed to use that because I said I'd only allow to be visibly VGC legal for the most part, right? And mythicals you can't use in VGC ruling. I've made that clear. Non-restricted, yeah, but I can't use Diancie because I'm standing for relatively most of the format. Because if I had a Mega Diancie with already a Mega Zashi, with already a crowned form Zacian with a Life Orb and a Flutterman and an Iron Valiant, I think the entire server would already cry. But there's another Mega that's also really strong and actually fits perfectly with what Magne was going to do. I was already sprawled, so I know. Yep, it's all good neither. But you see, there's one other little Mon that's now on our team that also gets huge power when it megas. And also actually has a much higher base stat total than Azumarill in the attack slot. Without needing to do a belly drum set. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, I welcome our newest member, Golden, the Mega Mawile, to the team. This is Golden. As in Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. She has pigtails when she Mega Evolves, yes. My evolution, it wouldn't even be on that. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It really wouldn't. So this is Golden. We were trying to figure out a name. And I landed on Golden because of the yellow and so on and so forth. And K-pop Demon Hunters, it fits. We were thinking about Takedown, and then I'm like, Golden fits way better. I got Soda Pop, we got Golden. Yep, we got to go 1 for 1. So we got 1 from the Soulja Boys, and we got 1 from K-pop Demon Hunters. What's the moveset? So Golden is a full-out physical attacker. We are not running a Swords Dance set because we already have a Swords Dance set Mon being Icon, so I really don't need another physical like setup Mon. So we got our setup for physical, we got our setup for special, we got our like special nuke with versatility, and then we got Golden, which replaces Azumarill as the all-out attacker breaker with the moves Iron Head, Fire Fang, Sucker Punch, and Play Rough. Now, Golden is not the fastest, with her speed stat only being at 76. She has 252 HP, 252 attack, 6 special defense. Soulja Boy and Huntrix, actually, yes. But yeah. And with that, actually, she has pretty good IVs already. I've not updated any of her IVs yet, but she already has max out attack, max out speed. I just need to max out the HP in the other ones, so I'll be doing that offline because that is a lot. But yes, also her Terra type is Steel right now, which isn't terrible, but I want to get Fire. I want to get Fire for Fire Fang. Because Fire Fang on this would just increase the Fire Fang stab. And already not, like, I have already 2 stabs here. Getting stab for Fire Fang if I need to do something on like a more defensively bulky Steelmon or and such would just be really helpful. And she already gets Sucker Punch, which is just priority if they try to attack me first. So I am loving the names for some reason. But yeah, so this is I think our finalized team. Because if I technically want to Dynamax someone, I could Dynamax Soda Pop. Like I could get the Dynamax ring. I have to just go find it. I have not maxed Azumarill, which this is why I'm like, luckily it was switched. I did not put that many IVs or into Azumarill. I think I just did all of my extras. So like Azumarill really had like no IVs whatsoever. Like nothing. Yeah, I put 1 attack IV into Azumarill. Everything else was nothing else. I was doing every other mon before Azumarill. So we don't have to worry about that. And the EVs are fine because EVs don't take a long time to like set up. So perfectly fine there. Yeah, I could technically Dynamax or Gigantamax Grimmsnarl because Grimmsnarl, funny enough, actually has a Gigantamax form, so it fits really nicely, weirdly enough. So, could do that. Also, for fun fact, for those who haven't seen what a terastallized looks in Cobblemon, it's pretty cool. So, I'm going to do Zacian as an example. I'm going to back up real quick. Basically, when I go fight, there's this little icon right here for those who don't know how terastallization works. Terastallization is basically I can pick 1 Pokemon out of my team and terastallize it for that fight. Now, even if I switch out of the fight, it will still be that Terra type. Now, how terastallization works is if you're already, like, say, Fairy, and you Terra Fairy, you're now double stab. Yeah, Terra looks really stupid in the actual game. It's pretty good in Cobblemon. It makes it kind of does something. So right, for example, Zacian is already Terra Fairy and is already Fairy type. So if I do this, you hear this noise, right? That means that it's on or off depending on what I did. And then I can pick any move. When for example, if I do Play Rough, it is double stab on top of everything else now. So it adds an additional multiplier to it if I'm already stabbed a certain type. If not, I just switch to that type and then it becomes stab. So like, for example, let's say Zacian was a water type and I had a water move. I could terastallize to water and then it is now the water type is now stab effective. If you change a Pokemon stereotype to something that's not, you still get the stab design. Yep, you still get the stab design. So like, if you have a move that is fighting, right? Zacian's not a fighting type. Zacian is Steel and Fairy. Zacian then becomes a solo fighting type Pokemon and then gets stab close combat. But luckily he is stab Fairy, so I can just do nuclear bombs of Fairy Play Rough, double stab with +1 Intrepid Sword with Life Orb. Nothing's really surviving it. But this is what it looks like when Pokemon terastallize. So you see it goes into a big crystal, and then it breaks out, and then the Pokemon gets this, like, hue of the typing that it is, and it gets, like, gemstones. This one gets hearts around its feet, showing that it's Fairy. All the different Mons do that. All different Mons. So, like, for example, Iron Valiant, right? Is fighting type. Well, let me do a fighting type thing move. Right. So like I don't have to do a fighting move. I can pick whatever. Is Zacian female? Zacian is not gendered. It's a legendary Pokemon, so it doesn't really have a gender. Like it just doesn't say anything. Same with like the Paradoxmon. But like for example, I'm gonna do knockoff. Wait, I accidentally pressed it before I did terastallizing. Hold on, need to find another mon. Cool. You know what? I'll go you. No, come back. Come back here. There's a lot of mons that aren't, that don't have, like, any gender to them. Or any, like, a lot of legendaries. It's Zamazenta's sister, if I recall. Then it might be, like, in lore female. But in the game it doesn't tell us. But like for example, this is what the fighting type version looks like. So I'm gonna terrestrialize and go knock off. Does the same thing. It breaks off, and now he's now red, and he has these like orange stars to go with the fighting. So like it just tells you what terror typing it is. All right, so that one's that one. Here's dark. It's what the dark one looks like. And you can only do it once, like one time per battle, quote unquote. So this one's the dark Terra. It just becomes more like it's a black hue over it. It gets black like smog. So like it's not so much the big massive icon above that tells you what it is. It shades the Pokemon to make it more of that color. So Psychic could be a bit more purplish pink color. You would get a bit more of a ground brown color around Fluttermane if I wanted to tear ground. So it's a lot cleaner looking, I feel. Once per battle, per Pokemon, or so basically it's once per battle. So I can always reuse it later on, but I can only pick one Pokemon to do it out of the entire battle. So it's very strong, but you only get one Pokemon to do it. But the benefit is if I switch out, like let's say Zacian becomes Pure Fairy and I switch it out, when I throw the Zacian back in, Zacian will still be Pure Fairy type. It's not like it's going to go back to Fairy Steel when I lose it. It will still stay the monotype that it is until the battle ends, which is nice and useful. I need to go see something real quick, because I saw in chat something about a lawyer, and I'm very curious of why Maya's becoming a lawyer. Yeah, I don't really have too much planned today, chat. I'm just gonna vibe, work on some stuff. Probably get my pickaxes to have efficiency and unbreaking on them real quickly. And then maybe actually get some full maxed out armor, get netherite, do that, like work on that type of stuff. Not sure yet. Not too sure. Maybe fully max out a backpack. Court came to Cobblemon. That's why I'm wondering. I'm wondering why there's court in Cobblemon. Chill vibe stream today. Yep. Chill vibe stream with Pokemon. Also, with said meteorite chat, I mined out an entire meteorite and then some. We have some blocks that we can use for like our battlefield and like the decoration within our gym that we want in the end.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So what's this about being a lawyer?
Jaw is getting into trouble, and so I self-appointed him a lawyer, and that is myself. I am a lawyer now.
So, second question. When is Jaw not getting in trouble that he now needs a lawyer?
He keeps creating houses at other people's houses. And he pays rent, but apparently he's caused harm, and so Nam is demanding a security deposit. But my argument is, nuh-uh.
So, what do you mean Jaws caused harm?
I have no idea. I've not actually found out yet. I haven't actually spoken to my client.
Okay, I gotta go to Jaw then.
Why? What is your problem?
I've been in the end working on stuff, and all of a sudden I just see, hey, yes, lawyer. I end my lease early, Katie. This is what I'm talking about. All I see is chat. I need to get the context clues.
Is he trying to appoint you as his lawyer?
No.
Is Nominal Gravy?
No.
I'll fight. I'll create so many problems.
I am not anyone's lawyer. I am just trying to get context clues for both myself and my chat.
I should actually talk to my
Your client?
My client, yeah.
Where's... Yeah, I'm the press.
Ouch. Oh, he's in his underwater.
Give me it. Yeah, hold on.
There's a way in. You don't have to do that.
Hello, lawyer?
Joe just didn't see. I'm leaving it there. I'm leaving it there for Jaw.
I literally don't see you, Jaw.
Where are you?
Oh, you're
there
up.
you are.
Why have you gone up?
Where are you? So
Hello.
so I may have gotten myself into some
Abolisher Red is
legal trouble.
underneath of us currently.
Oh yeah. Oh hi, Abolish. Abolish, get up here. Why did you put? Why?
Hey, yeah, so you missed it. I dug straight down above you and you didn't see me. You now have a little bit of a water flood in your basement.
Abolish, did you ruin my carpet?
No, no, not there. I dug right above you.
I don't remember how to get into this place.
No! You're a hoe, Abolish!
See, all I did was just
You're a
this.
hoe!
All I did was just this.
Oh my god.
It's a water feature.
Yeah. You just blocked the other one.
I blocked the entrance open.
Hold on. Oh, can't get up on it.
I'm coming in.
Dude,
No! Stop! Why?
Joe, you're getting very easily distracted.
There we go. There we go. All right. This is my lawyer, dog. I'm getting sued. I'm gonna.
oh my goodness. Fine, I'll plug it up. Let me plug it up. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna kill. I was ready to just. I was ready to have a murder charge.
Yeah, it's also the fact that I don't have
Please,
full
you're
armor
keeping
on.
your-
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You remember how to get in the legit way?
No, that's why I dug down the first time. All right, I found it.
There you go. There you go. That's the human entrance. All right. Jesus Christ. So May, I might need some legal help here.
Right.
I'm the press, by
So-
the way.
Oh, where's your camera?
Are you gonna live tweet this?
Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. There we go. My statement is I plead the fifth. All right. Yeah.
Now, great. So, Joe, level with me. What have you done? Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly, I might have built tiny apartments in each person's area,
Yes, of course.
and that includes Katie Gobert, Namado Gravy, Cherry Fire, Apocuda, Lagundo, and also yours.
Right. Yes, been new.
Yeah.
What have you done since then to cause you to lose your security?
So Nominal Gravy has requested that I pay an exuberant amount in rent. For
How much
a tiny,
in rent?
huh?
How much in rent?
20 gold blocks per month,
Okay,
and it was due
writing
to
that down.
increase this month as well. And that is just like preposterous. I would never pay that much in rent. Especially because I had to build the apartment. I'm the one who put it there. Like, he did nothing. He did nothing at all.
Right.
So basically all I did was get the land rights to the, I guess, to the apartment. But still, like, come on. Anyway, what I did was after he raised my rent again and was threatening to raise it again to, I believe, 28 or 30 a month, I went to my apartment and I blew it up with TNT. Because it was my apartment and I owned the apartment itself. He owned the land.
Right. So when you blew up this apartment.
Yeah.
How many
Allegedly.
blocks of damage did this do to Nominal Gravy's land that was not your
did about that wasn't in the technically the walls are part of the apartment, right? Technically.
Okay.
So I think it might have destroyed maybe 4 dirt blocks outside of the walls of the apartment, but a majority of the blast was kept inside of the apartment itself.
Where was the apartment located?
At Nominal Gravy's base.
No, yes, understood. But where at Nominal Gravy?
Oh, it was actually okay. So this brings an interesting question because I built it into the dirt near his base. I didn't build on his base itself. I built into the wall.
Only some mere dirt blocks.
Yes, I didn't blow up any part of his actual apartment or his actual house.
All we need to do is
and base.
Give a few dirt blocks back to Nominal Gravy, and all is well.
I think so. Maybe some stone blocks too, because it might have blown a little bit underneath. I think too.
And are you able to acquire a few of these blocks?
I have many dirt blocks and many stone blocks as well.
Then I think we win these. I think we've won. Dap me up.
There we go. Are those croissants?
No, it's an empanada.
Can I have an empanada?
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
As
I can't eat it yet. I'm not hungry.
As Rusty throws down another one.
Empanada. She's just vibing. She's been in here watching me dig this place out the entire time.
I have another question for you, Joel.
Yeah.
Why is Katie Gobert mad?
Okay, this one's a little more complicated because
cases. Okay.
I got 2 lower cases.
We've solved the first one.
Yeah, I will say Apocuda did try to kill me after finding my little my apartment at her location, but that's neither here nor there.
Has she tried suing you yet?
No, not yet. No, yeah, I have not heard any signs of it yet. Yeah,
How's Katie
exactly.
doing?
We handle one at a time. Anyway, Katie, I might have built the apartment inside of Katie's roof, and I didn't blow it up yet. I didn't destroy it. I'm just thinking. Now she's trying to increase my rent to 1 million. What was it? 1 million golden blocks if I don't pay her rent, which is preposterous.
She's going. Do you currently pay her rent?
I have not. I paid her an initial fee with cheese blocks.
Payment?
Yeah, a down payment whenever I moved in originally.
And so
yes.
The 1 million gold blocks is only if you don't pay rent. That's not what your rent is.
Well, apparently she says if I break the lease at all, I owe 1 million blocks. But I didn't sign a lease.
All right.
I didn't sign a lease. I haven't signed anything official with either of these 2 people.
We might need to draft you up a lease.
But what if?
You gotta-
but I never signed one initially. How does that affect the case?
Right. So I think
Did you
as
take
of now,
the gold, by the way?
as of
for my
now,
juice?
there's no lease for you to
Okay.
break. As of now,
Yeah.
there's no lease for you to break. There was
Yeah.
no agreement made. She
Yeah.
has no basis.
Yeah.
However, we need to write you a lease. So
That's
that
probably
this doesn't
true. Yeah.
continue happening. Furthermore, how long have you been there for? When did you make this?
Hold on. Let me see. I made it last Tuesday on the 28th, April 28th.
Last Tuesday. It's been more than a week. And how many Minecraft days do we think that's been?
Abolishes the nerd. How many is that?
At least 7.
Rusty, can I have a banana for that?
Hello, Owen's Just TV Raiders. Y'all coming at a really weird time in Cobblemon.
That's a
I'm a
beautiful-
press,
beautiful
May is a
math work, my
lawyer,
friend.
and
Anyway,
Jaw is
at least 7.
a rat who is going through
All right.
legal
So-
troubles right
Hold on,
now.
How many days until squatter rights kick in?
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, because I didn't have a lease.
So
or anything.
welcome everybody.
Like,
Y'all come at
you
a
know,
really
it's like-
weird time. But I hope you had a wonderful stream, Owen.
30 days. We think it's been at least 30 days?
It's been at least 30 Minecraft days. Yes.
So since you've put up the house,
Yeah.
The apartment, yes.
where?
I put it in Katie's roof.
Okay, so
Technically, it's its own domicile, right? Because
Well,
it has its own bed and everything.
yes and no. The thing is, it was like depending on squatter rights, it has to be not occupied within that time frame.
Yes. And the apartment itself has not been occupied during that time.
No, the place that you are resigning in, even if you make an apartment in there, you can't just build something on top of another
Has
complex.
Katie been gone for at least 30 days?
30 Minecraft days. That's
When was the last time Katie logged on?
That's
Hold
the
on.
part that I am saying is when's the last time Katie has logged on and been in or around her complex. This is coming from the press, by the way. I am giving no legal advice.
Oh yeah, no, you're a neutral third party. Yes,
I am a
yes.
neutral third party.
Has it been 30 Minecraft days?
It's been.
My lawyer.
I'm gonna say right now, it has not been 30 Minecraft days with the
It could've.
server. I will
It
tell you.
could've,
I will
because
tell you that right now.
72 Minecraft days in a single 24-hour real-world day. So as long as it was less than... We're doing math.
How many would it be in a typical day?
72 Minecraft days in a single 24-hour
There's a
real-world day.
chance. There's a chance.
I don't believe so because Katie was on yesterday.
Wait, why are you asking? I'm gonna say don't worry about it.
Oh, welcome, Antari Raiders. Welcome to a.
You're not supposed to talk!
I'm sorry.
Welcome to
I
a
had
very
my lawyer
interesting
present. I
Cobblemon
thought I
moment
could.
where I am oppressed,
No!
documenting everything with a court case happening with Jaw and May is Jaw's lawyer.
Okay, I think we do.
Hope
do
you all
we
had a
meet with
wonderful
Katie
stream.
now, or Katie come to court. We need an actual courthouse.
Hold on, let's roll one together really quick. How do we get up?
Oh, this way. Yeah, this way.
We got
So
this.
you
We can
can
throw one
come out
together really
this
fast.
way, not through the roof, you animal.
I'm.
No, down. You can't go up.
Down!
You have to go down.
Jaw. By the way,
We can build
All right.
one
Oh,
on
I'm
the
muted.
rat.
Wait, Jaw. Real
What's
question.
What's up?
Why the big rat trap?
So apparently I didn't build this, by the way.
I
did
know
not
you
build
didn't
that.
build it because I know you wouldn't build yourself your own rat trap.
My own. Yeah, I would never build my own rat trap. But I think someone else has it out for me, which makes me very worried.
Is it possibly one of the people that you are in breach of contract with?
I don't think so. I think it might have been someone I didn't build my house in, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure there's someone's trying to kill me.
I
which
see.
Is,
The public wants to know. That's why we're wondering.
Oh yeah, no, I fear my life might be in danger. As a very controversial figure, I will say, sometimes you squeak a little bit too loud and someone tries to kill you. Sometimes that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what I would say to the public is,
All right.
yeah,
We'll write that
Yeah.
down. We'll put that in our notes.
make sure you get the pronunciation of that one correct.
Yep. Okay.
If you don't, I'm gonna sue you in court. So.
All right. We'll also be getting documentation of your current residence and living space compared to the others.
You're building.
Oh, there it is. All right. All right. We take this job very seriously. But also, this is the other reason why I was wanting to do this. No one snitched.
Also, Abolish is doing a.
I have compiled photos and videos of the interior of the current residence for the press.
Why does my house? Why does the public get to know what my house looks like?
Because we'll also be showcasing the differences in apartments of other living spaces.
Isn't that a little like against my privacy in my own home?
You're filing a full-on court case. This entire court case will be known to the entire public. I don't think you have any worry or consideration.
I feel like I should, but it's fine, I guess.
Welcome to the court of law, Jaw.
Wait, my full name and address will be published in the media.
Yeah, in documentation when laws and court rulings make. Yep.
This is very concerning. I feel like my life is a bit in danger at this point.
Well, you do have a rat box, so.
That's not mine.
Well, no, you don't, but it has been made for in towards against you.
That cheese is very. That cheese looks so good. That cheese looks tasty.
How much more do I need? I just need to stop for the jury. Hold on.
You need a place for the jury. You need somewhere that I can basically get all information down for press.
I need a spot for the jury and for press. Got it.
You need technically any witnesses behind the stands and.
Yeah, got that already.
Who's gonna be on the server? Who's gonna be the one that determines right or wrong? Who's the judge?
Oh, please don't say Cherry and Apple. I fear I might be actually cooked if Cherry. It might have to be them. It might have to be them. Oh no. At Cherry, at Apple. There's a court case and we need you. Oh no. Abolish, you're already okay. Oh no.
All right, here's the jury box.
Oh yeah. This is the temporary one, right? We're gonna.
What, you don't want this on your land forever?
I would hope I don't have to go to court many more times.
I would hope so too, as your lawyer.
Also, how much am I paying you? What do you want?
We just gotta win this first, man.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh wait, are you one of the lawyers that I don't have to pay unless we win? Yeah.
Wait, actually, I can go there. When?
Now.
Is it now or is it like in a few minutes?
Can we share? Court has been made.
We're doing this through. We're doing this. We're doing this through a court system Not arbitration.
Oh, Joel, we're so cooked.
No, we're not cooked. We're not cooked. Dude, Cherry has always liked me, okay?
Hey, Cherry said bet, so
Well.
You may not speak to my clients until everyone has gotten here. Please take a seat.
I don't speak
Please
to
take a
anyone
seat.
until I
Nominal
get-
The judge
Nominal
is on
Gravy,
their
the
way.
press.
Anyway, for this to start, let it be known that my lawyer has officially written up a document for the one and only Jaw Unleashed. Jaw, if you could look at your Discord right now, you will see a formal letter of engagement from my lawyers.
Where?
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and forward that to
On
me.
your Discord, I will be sending it to your lawyer.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
I'll sit it. Yeah, I'll sit it.
Nominal Gravy,
you
would you
go.
like to talk to the press?
Yes,
Have any comments?
The rat Jaw Unleashed came to my home while I was not there and proceeded to place TNT explosives, leaving me with a lot of property damage. A lot of property damage.
In my own property! I built the property!
Not
Quiet,
your
Jaw!
property,
Quiet!
Yeah.
You hear him? You hear him? Let the press hear it known.
Allegedly.
I can't believe
Allegedly.
him.
All right,
Allegedly.
thank you.
Can't
We'll let
believe
the
him.
public know. We'll let the public know your statements.
Thank you.
Katie Gober.
Hey guys. I'm back.
Hi. What would you like to tell the people? I am the press. What would you like to tell the people about your
Outraging
concerns?
Me. I found out information and I want it too,
Katie, I'm
actually,
sending
so I'm
you
not
the,
happy.
Katie,
Huh?
as a third party, I'm sending you the letter of engagement that John Leashed has received as well
Oh,
as another
brilliant. Okay.
witness.
Very good.
Rusty's
I
on
don't have
the
I've
jury.
come to learn that people have lawyers. I don't have one.
You can defend yourself. That is fully possible and doable.
I don't know if I'm capable of defending myself. I get a bit nervous, me.
I want it to be known that there is that I actually, ironically, have a lawyer, like an actual lawyer, like an actual lawyer.
I can't.
What do you
I
mean
still
by
need
an
to read this.
actual lawyer?
I mean, a member of my community is an actual whole ass lawyer and is representing me in this case.
Oh god.
W community
Why'd you send
member.
the screenshot of it, by the way?
It's
Oh
Lon.
god.
It's Lon.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
look-
Why are
look
none of you lawyers? I need you guys to get better.
Oh my god.
All right.
I- Wait, there's been a
All
death
right.
on
Hold
the
on.
property.
Need to document this for evidence that someone has died on the court case.
Wow.
What?
Okay. You know what? Just so everyone can see, I'm gonna go in the general chat of the CCSMP at Jaw. This is your formal letter of in.
Something just happened.
Oh yeah. It was a CC.
Hi, I'm not used to having a light show.
Ah, here is our judge. Here is our judge.
Oh, it's the judge.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh, Cherry Fire.
Wow, that's an
Hold
official
on, I need to
documented
call
letter.
Mikey.
Yeah.
What is?
All right. I will read this out loud as the press of
Yeah.
a third party.
Everyone
Yeah.
in general chat, you will see.
All right. So, notice of formal demand for compensation. Claimant nominal gravy. Day of incident 6/05/2026. Location Nom's house. As stated in this document, Dear Jaw Unleashed, this letter serves as a formal demand for compensation and a final opportunity to resolve this matter through an amicable settlement before I proceed with a formal litigation. The claim arises from the incident of the explosion of the rental property owned by my
Wait
client.
for Cherry to get here. Cherry should probably hear this as well.
Well, I'm just reading it now for everyone in context of
Oh,
of it, not before. One of you can read the.
I think Nob should have to read it
This
because
is
it's his letter.
more formal than I
Yeah.
expected.
This was done by an actual lawyer,
Community member,
CC.
he's an actual lawyer.
A client nominal
This is
gravy
real,
on the
Jerry.
6th of May
It's Mon.
2026. This explosion causes severe damages to the home and also surrounding property owned by my client and has caused him severe distress. Furthermore, it's come to our client's attention that you have committed a breach of contract. The verbal contract you both agreed to regarding the rent of now destroyed property agreed upon rent being due on the starting date of each month. It is currently the 6th of May and no payment has been received. This is a breach of the original contract and compensation will be due. Additionally, the damage caused to the property has affected the areas in which Pokemon can spawn on my client's land and could have greatly endangered not only the surrounding wild Pokemon, but also his personal Pokemon kept on the ranch he owns. He is demanding emotional compensation for the dangers your actions could have put them in. My client is demanding 10x the original due payment for the destruction property and 5x upon the agreement upon rent for the contract breach and an additional 5 gold blocks for emotional damage for the engagement of the Pokemon.
We're not even halfway through.
Statement.
I have so many questions.
Statement of facts. On the date mentioned previously, it could be witnessed in the in-game chat. You, Jaw Unleashed, attempted to come up with the plans to escape the payment of your debt for the aforementioned overdue rent upon returning to his property. My client realized noticed the severe damage caused by explosives. Not only is he now missing the gold owed to him via your agreed contract, but he must also now handle the damage surrounding property. Similarly, the damage caused to the surrounding area could have put numerous Pokemon at risk, including the Pokemon kept in my client's ranch, and could have been endangered their lives severely. This incident was a direct and proximate result of your negligent actions and inability to take responsibility for the debt you owe. The damage caused was unnecessary and a breach that conducted reasonably expected of a tenant to these circumstances. Documentation of damages, evidence can all be found in the nominal gravy VOD. Takes deep breath. Exclamation mark Discord. We are prepared to pursue this further should we not come into admissible terms. My client eagerly awaits your response, but also has explosives and knows where you live. Sincerely, Nominal Gravy's legal team.
Thank you, Abolish. Thank you.
As the press, I do my
your VOD right now.
the documentation.
Of course it is.
Well, you think I'm naming my streams anything normal ever?
No, you know what? That's fair. You know what? That's
The
fair.
exclamation
Actually.
point Discord at the end.
Yeah.
That really ties it together.
Takes a deep breath. Did it for me.
How was the loud scream? Was that all good? Did that fit
was
the
good.
title?
No, that was good.
Okay, wonderful.
Why are you so good at like being a lawyer? You had like the lawyer voice like ready to go.
No, well, he's the press. He has to.
I
be
am
good
the
at
press.
I would like it all to be known that my lawyer is the one and only chatter and named Mon. Mon read up that entire letter of engagement, and I want to say maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes.
Look. I've
right.
already discussed with my lawyer.
All right, are we all here? Are we all ready for what is?
I'm
No,
waiting
we're not
for
all
the,
ready.
the
We only
judge.
just were given this notice. The lawyer needs a moment.
All right.
I think we're all ready. I think we're all
All
ready.
right.
No,
What?
Cherry Fire. We were only just given the notice.
I was going to introduce Cherry
I've not
Fire,
been given
but
any
Cherry
time.
Fire has now appeared.
I declare that we are ready.
Oh God. All right, take your seat there, defendant.
Are we the jury? Is Mr. Mime on the jury?
You are on
Can
the
I be
jury.
the
Yes.
jury?
Yes, you are. You are the jury.
Okay.
I'm so small. Wait, I can't see from this location. I require a high seat. I require a booster seat, please.
Take this.
Wait, is she?
Hang on. Wait. Hang on.
She's gonna lightning strike me, isn't she? She's gonna
She's
Hang
cooking.
on.
Let the judge cook.
let the judge cook.
Let the judge cook.
She's the baker after all.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, hurry up,
It didn't
Judge.
do what I wanted. We can
Someone-
proceed. We can proceed.
Someone in my chat says I didn't notice Jaw at all. You're too small.
All right.
allow the judge to
objection.
relog
Objection. I'm
her-
normal sized.
Her flight is broken. Give her 2 seconds.
Oh, so the judge gets to call 2 seconds,
Yeah.
but not
Wait.
me.
No. Keep talking. Wait. Meg. Keep talking to the other. Keep.
Oh,
going.
I'm actively doing what I can.
Okay.
Jaw.
Good. Thank you.
You've
Thank
made
you.
a lot of enemies, my friend.
I'm sorry. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Let it be seen
I
that
would never treat you like that.
the rat Jaw has not. I'm just saying.
All
he doesn't look confident.
arise
Like, he's
for
not-
Judge
like,
Cherry
he
Fire.
thinks
All
he's in the right
arise.
with what
Please
he's done.
take a
Alright.
stand.
Yeah, we
Please
see it.
take a stand for Judge Cherry. Thank you.
Standing. Wait,
All
are you
right,
also
I
the
am an
bailiff?
impartial judge today. I just got back from the dentist. I have no idea what's going on. Someone please inform me, and we can let this happen. Let's get this
Your
party
Honor,
started.
before we get started, we need to make sure that the jury is not coming in with pre-biased opinions of the.
That's true. That's true. I feel like
This-
I fear one of these people at least is extremely biased.
That is. Oh god.
Look, I'm gonna be so real. I was out getting grains. I have no idea what's going on. I'm impartial or not partial. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
we
You
have
can
we
trust
have
me.
one impartial juror at the very least.
Yeah.
I am just a humble tree grower. I grow the trees.
I actually do trust CC to be impartial.
Oh, bad choice, buddy.
I thought this was like me.
No,
Yeah, I don't like how you said
You
that,
just
Cece.
heard
I don't
him.
like how you said
What's
that.
Oh, I'm just here.
You
for
have
the
to be
tree.
impartial.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I can be impartial.
You promise? Do you pinky promise?
Sure, thank
Okay, he's impartial.
Yeah.
Okay,
What the?
Katie, can you be impartial?
Wait, no.
Unbiased?
Katie is actively trying to.
I trust
Your
her
Honor,
word. Rusty
Your
Courage,
Honor,
can you
objection.
be unbiased?
Your Honor. Your Honor, objection to
I mean, just
Katie
look at the way
Gopher.
that Rusty Courage is sitting there. I mean, I trust her with my whole heart.
Today, Rusty Courage told me that there was such thing as warped mushroom cows, and I went to the nether, and they were real. So Rusty Courage tells the truth.
Oh,
That's
Rob,
true.
I
That
would
is
like,
true.
I would like,
Very true.
Judge, I would like to wish to move to strike the biased juror Katie Gobert, as she is also trying to take my client to court.
I would never.
I'm gonna pull up the logs right now that says.
weather clear so my computer can stop blowing up.
okay. The judge can the judge can allow that one for sure.
You also never asked Mr. Mime if they're impartial.
Oh, is the
But
Mr.
yeah.
Mime impartial?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Katie, you have to be taken off of the jury, but the Mr. Mime can stay.
Still, you see, you cannot separate us.
Wait, that's a double.
But Jeffrey.
If you also want to sue
I've
Jaw
got my
Unleashed,
thing,
I'm
is it
afraid that
you?
you have to be taken off the jury, but your Mr. Mime can stay.
Why is he smooth like that? Good man.
He's
Why
moves
is
like
he
very
so
smooth. Holy,
He's got
Holy.
some movement in him.
You gotta-
holy.
Step aside, the judge
He's
would like to
kind of
scan the boy.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just want me for my Mr.
Very good.
Mime. Where do I sit? Do I even have a place in this courtroom?
In the water.
Here, Katie. No, Katie. No, don't sit in the water. Here, check this out.
Thank you, babe. You did great.
Oh wow.
Wait. There we go.
Oh, so what were you gonna do to
Thanks,
me,
Cherry.
Cherry, before you? I need a booster seat
Don't question
still.
me, Jaw. Don't
Okay,
question
all
me.
right. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. My apologies, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I'll just stand right here. It's fine.
Hang on.
I see you looking at me.
I was looking at you when I was looking at you.
You're lucky. For whatever reason, this command is not working. We
Wait,
let
what-
us continue.
What commands?
Let us continue.
Ominous.
What commands? Your Honor.
I'm sure it's fine.
I would like to continue with this trial.
Yes.
As someone who has never stepped foot in a courtroom and has never seen any courtroom drama TV shows, I have no idea what's supposed to happen. So can we just get this show on the road? Or
Yeah.
I would like
Opening statements.
to call Nominal Gravy to the stand.
What about opening statements? Your
This is
my
opening
lawyer.
statement. Is this
Yeah,
not
we
opening
need opening
statements? I
statements.
thought
yeah,
this was
opening
statements.
statements.
This is
I
opening
know,
Somebody
but
statement
asking
first.
for his opening statement.
Can I have my own opening statement? Can I do
That's
that?
how opening statements work.
Well, I thought my lawyer was supposed to say it. I thought.
But, are you representing yourself?
No, I am his lawyer.
Okay, go ahead. You go ahead.
I thought no, I don't go first. You go first. You're the one accusing.
Oh,
the abolished regret in the
Your
corner.
Honor,
What
who
do you
goes
say?
first?
Based off information, Nominal Gravy should present his evidence first of the contractual deal that he has signed to originally been made up of the contract that was placed on Jaw Unleash. Jaw Unleash, the defendant, can then try to explain his reasoning out, and then followed by another foreigner rebuttal from Nominal Gravy to then proceed with evidence off of the jury to take a final selection of vote.
All right, very good. Let's do that.
Did you, like,
Thank
go
you
to
the
law
Thank you to.
No, I
thank you
just
to the
know enough.
Honorable
I just know
Abolished Regret.
enough about this.
It's awesome.
Thank you to the informal
Of course
abolisher
he
grad.
did.
He always knows what's going on. Nominal Gravy, if you would like to start with your opening statement.
Well, Your Honor, Cherryfire, I would like to initially, if you haven't already seen, direct your attention to the formal letter of engagement that I've sent to the one and only John
I
Leash.
have seen the informal letter of engagement. I have seen this.
In-
Yes, indeed.
Who's getting
In the
engaged?
formal letter of engagement, you will see what I am suing for is not only the breach of contract,
Right.
but for emotional damages and destruction of property that
I
has
see.
been caused to my home, to my property, and endangering my shiny Pokemon by the hands of the Raj
wow.
Unleashed.
Endangering Pokemon.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
That is my opening
Can I-
statement. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Very good. Very good. Would the I guess the defendants have anything to say about this?
Yes, my client
Mm-hmm.
created an apartment with an agreement upon 20 gold blocks.
Mm-hmm.
The nominal Gravy standing before me has decided that he is going to raise said rent to 30 gold blocks, a 50% increase to the
That
rent
is a pretty
outside
big increase.
of the original
Objection!
lease.
Objection! The initial...
On what grounds?
You can't
the
object that
initial-
opening statement.
I can.
You can't object. This
You
is
can't
my
object
this is
to
my
an opening, it's an
time.
opening statement. You have to give.
On what grounds?
My ass is
We're on the
fat.
water.
I don't know. Well, anyway, continue.
It is pretty fat, I will say. Holy cow.
Maces, you may continue.
That is a 50% increase from the original agreed upon verbal agreement. There is nothing in writing up until this point. Furthermore, 10 times is a completely ridiculous compensation request. There is no precedent in this court for such a high amount of money damages based on the actual harm suffered here, as the only TNT placed was to break the apartment in which Jaw Unleashed created in a bit of dirt outside of the house. My client is happy to repay the dirt and stone damages and leave it at that. Furthermore, you are claiming for emotional damages of the Pokemon, of which were not nearby the explosion to begin with. Repayment of rent with an extreme interest is an inappropriate form of compensation because Nominal Gravy breached in his performance of the verbal contract by raising the rent by 50%. At best, the defendant is prepared to grant recession to Nominal Gravy contingent on the contract being terminated afterwards.
And let it be known,
gotta
I
call
did
it
also
case
pay this month as well for
You
the
oh
rent
you,
on
so
the
you did
second.
pay you did pay the month.
I
And
did
would
pay
anyone,
for this month's rent. Yes.
I see. Understandable. Is that all for your opening statements?
Yes, Judge.
Would anyone like to present any evidence to the court?
I would.
Yes.
Because their statement was a lie. Or maybe not as much a lie, but misinformed. Because in fact, the rent that Jaw Unleashed had to pay month to month was 10. 10 of the beginning of each month at the first. But as per our vocal agreement when he moved in, if he did not pay me on the first, then it would be doubled to the 20. Now you see, that was given to me. That part is correct. The 20 gold blocks has been paid. But that does not take away from the fact that he has blown up my property and endangered my Pokemon, because they said no Pokemon were nearby. I would like the entire court, including the jury, have access to my VODs. They have access to every bit of recording and evidence. And as you can see on my property, where Jaw's base was, is right next to the ranch block where my comb bees live to pollinate my trees. So very possibly, yes, you did put my Pokemon in danger.
Objection.
Would you like to create a clip and share it with the court?
I probably could.
Very good. Or send one of your monkeys to do it. That works too.
Oh, Kitty Go Burr! Kitty Go Burr! You can collect the evidence for.
I meant the voices in his head.
What? What did you just call me?
Whoa, crazy. Full named.
I would like to
get this
object
right
this
in line?
that there was
that statement needs to be
I would like
struck
to
from the
object
record
this.
because it has nothing to do with this court case.
I would like to object this.
Ow!
Oh my god. I would like to object this. In the statement of facts, it speaks about that the damage caused to the surrounding area could have put numerous Pokemon at risk. implying that it did not, in fact, put any of them at risk. And so the only portion of this which we should be looking at is your attempt to say that it was going to cause them, the Pokemon, emotional damage. Furthermore, emotional damages suffered by Pokemon is a ridiculous and waste of time for the jury and this court to consider. There is an incredible variation between the level of sentience across the species of Pokemon. It is unknown which Pokemon are near the explosion would be subject to this suit, nor if they are actually capable or did suffer emotional damages.
I'd like to object.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may speak towards you and the jury on that matter in particular. I would like to say that term of phrase coming from someone who claims to run a Pokemon sanctuary to help them get over issues such like this is complete and utter hypocrisy.
I fear as though the client's lawyer has their own personal work life has nothing to do with the topic at hand, the lawsuit at hand.
Well, you see, Your Honor, I would like to also bring up the fact of, and again, addressing you and the jury. This Combee right here, who is a resident of my ranch, that was very, very close to the area that John Unleashed has released his bomb.
Objection, Your Honor!
My
Objection!
question is to you and the jury here today. If a stick of dynamite, if a bomb of TNT went off near your home, would that not affect you? Would that not affect your day-to-day life, your own safety?
Objection. The argument is not against you or your own safety. It is against the Pokemon itself. The Pokemon was not injured and has no way of saying that there is any type of emotional damage done to it. You are assuming and placing that upon it.
Yeah. He's also suing on the grounds of breach of contract, not necessarily the emotional damage done to Pokemon, whether it did happen or not.
It's included in both.
Also, Your Honor, I will say... Yeah, sorry.
The argument is based off of what could have happened versus what has actually happened.
Also, Your Honor, can I will say, you can view back in the VOD as well. When he did catch that, what's the name of that Pokemon? Honeycomb? Mycombee. So when he went to go re-catch Mycombee, the Pokemon was at least 40 blocks away. There was no opportunity for that Pokemon to be hurt by said explosion, as I did place it in the
I need to see this. I need to see this clip of. I need to see evidence of how close this explosion was.
Live in that ranch box. These Combees, they're all non-shiny. They're very, very often running around that area, and whether they were in the ranch or in the vicinity at the time, that doesn't matter because you lack the information of even knowing if they were there at the moment, meaning you did not consider the damage of life that you could have even caused.
I would like to repoint the judge and jury to the idea that everything that Nominal Gravy is spewing at this moment is a could have and not a what actually happened.
Though if he is suing for emotional damages, it's close enough, can be damaging enough in some cases. Though again, I still have yet to see any evidence of how close this explosion was to the ranch.
What?
I need someone to present it to me. I'm not gonna go looking for it. I'm the judge. You're supposed to present it to me.
She's got a point.
Yeah.
Oh, look in the
We've not played Ace Attorney.
New message from my lawyer. They have forwarded as well that even if May says that a lot of the things I'm saying are what ifs, one undeniable fact is that my property has been damaged. That is an undeniable fact.
Of which my client is prepared to repay the damage specifically today.
That is true, Your Honor. I'm not denying the explosion.
This is true. They have yet to even try to deny the explosion.
Yeah, we're not denying the explosion. We are simply denying the effect that Mr. Nominal Gravy here says that it is done. We need you to see the VOD, Your Honor.
I need someone to present it to me.
We're working on getting the clip right
Your
now.
Honor, grab the VOD.
Imagine it's a
You
real
all came to
court,
my
it's like getting a
courtroom
Twitch VOD.
unprepared.
We did say we needed a little more time, Your Honor.
No,
I
John,
have
we were
received,
prepared.
I have received nothing but I've received a single screenshot from a mere Katie the Brave, who is not even a lawyer in this instance.
Yep.
Why is
Another
Katie
message has been
Who
sent
was
from
doing
my
it,
lawyer.
man?
From my lawyer. My lawyer would like to have the statement of
Yes.
repayment of dirt and stone is not equivalent to the damage caused and is an insult to my client's honor and his home.
Is would it not be enough for the materials to rebuild it and perhaps maybe a little
It's
bit
not
of
about
labor
the materials.
costs?
It is about the fear of this sort of thing happening again. I believe the Rat Jaw Unleashed needs to learn his lesson formally for the courts. And a fair judgment needs to be given here today.
Within my statement, we have said that we would like to pay the repair costs and then terminate the contract afterwards, which would insinuate that there will be no further apartment nor rent that will ever be needed to be applied. Therefore, this situation is a one-time situation.
And if the defendant were to repay for the materials
Your Honor,
and
a
perhaps
clip has
labor
been
costs,
sent to
would
you.
they like to? Thank you so much. I will look at this in a second. Would you be willing to pay more than what is like on a surface level the surface
As long as it's not excruciatingly insane, like 10 times the normal amount.
I believe I could settle for 5 times.
5 times does sound pretty
5
good.
times.
Let me watch
5
this clip.
times the original of what?
The
Go
honor
on
needs
and-
5 times the original rent cost, which is 10.
The rent
Her honor needs a
cost?
moment to check this clip.
Your Honor, if you
50
are
gold
watching the clip,
blocks?
I would like to direct you to 2 separate things in the clip. First of all, if you look to the top
Okay.
left, you will see the yellow trees. And you'll also, within, I would say, maybe 15 blocks, you will see the ranch block where my Kumbies live. And not only that, my rare berry plants that
Your
are
rare berry
specifically made for shiny Pokemon
The rare berry
next to
plants
where
were not
Joss
in
set
your
off that
argument.
bomb.
I do.
They
see
were
this.
also not damaged.
I do
No,
see this.
and I will say they were not damaged, but it should add further to the Rat Jaw's carelessness when setting off this dynamite.
I had great
You
care.
cannot punish someone for a what if.
I can't.
I will say-
a bomb off in my house.
My house. That was my apartment.
Jaw, did you was this explosion inside the apartment or outside
It was
the apartment?
inside of the apartment, yes. and I
Inside the
purposely
apartment.
placed it at the very back so it would not damage anything on Nominal Gravy's property.
And then I do think it is worth noting to the court that in this clip there is no proof as to who did it, and Jaw has fully
Just said
claimed that he has
publicly
done
in
it.
the chat. That
Yeah.
he was doing it.
I am not denying that I have done it. I am merely stating the effect of which it had.
I think this could have been anybody when I watched this clip, but he decided to point out that he did it himself. He owned that up. That points to it, but also that is
now
TNT in someone
records.
else's home that he is renting to you. So it kind of nulls it out, I fear. The honesty with the blowing up someone else's apartment here.
That's my apartment.
Just a third-party question, Your Honor.
Of course.
Based off the information that is provided, so far, majority of this has just been hearsay, and which legally by evidence until it has properly been shown with that clip you now have of what has been said. So everything until this point of emotional damage, unless it actually has been written down as documented, everything has been hearsay.
There is no physical proof of the agreement for this apartment.
Of the agreement of the emotional damage based off of the Pokemon, we can confirm that there has been an explosion.
Yes.
But the question now greatly changes as well, though, because I just realized you are Jaw Unleash is technically a tenant of a property that he is renting, correct? That was stated. The thing is, tenant, if you are in a property area, no matter how much you build up the land or your house or whatever, you're still paying on the land in that and within the region of someone's area, right? If you went to a apartment or a complex or someone that already owns an area, you can't so much demolish things just because you want to demolish it. If it was agreed to build something there, yes, but the issue comes into play of Jaw now confirming that he did use the TNT to explode something. One, it goes beyond past vandalism because you've now used a bomb, which can be considered something as a criminal offense rather than just a civil issue.
Mm-hmm.
So that is now to be also taken into consideration that Jaw
we could have taken this to court before the explosion, and
Why
it
is
would
the
have been more in your
press
favor.
speaking?
Your Honor, I would also love to. My lawyer has another statement for opposing
third
counsel.
party.
Mm-hmm.
My lawyer has a statement for opposing counsel towards May's statement to demean my case. My lawyer, Mon, wishes to say that endangerment is in fact a crime and does not mean you can. Endangerment is a crime and does in fact mean you can sue for potential damages to Pokemon and plants, even if damage
Endangerment
did
is not
occur.
what you claimed.
By the way, that argument is illegal. Your argument against me is legal. My argument is very legal.
You are now claiming endangerment halfway through this court case. That is not what you brought to the court initially. It is not. I did, and I sent it to a lawyer as well.
I sent it to a lawyer as well.
Judge, can I also be devil's advocate again?
It is a separate claim. It is not.
Is in the statement.
Endangerment. It's not damage to the or endangerment of the Pokemon. Is that correct? You just said like emotional damage for you.
We stated endangerment.
Judge, can I also be devil's advocate once again on a third party
Of course you may.
opinion?
This feels illegal, but it's fine.
This is my courtroom.
This is Cherry Fire's
Speak your
court.
truth.
We can now also we can technically favor to Jaw Unleash as well, based off the speculation that Jaw's life has been threatened. And that is presigned by the fact of both in this courtroom, but also there is a massive rat trap right behind this judge house that physically shows that Jaw's life was attempted to almost have an assassination. Now we do not know who has done this. It can be anyone here. But we could confirm and see almost to the fact that what Jaw was doing of getting out of people's homes was almost to protect himself. Now, in the case of an explosion, was over-exaggerated and caused danger and property damage, but can be considered as a way of trying to leave the vicinity in form of his own safety.
I see.
If I may also add one final statement before I close. To add to the Rat Jaw Unleashed's character, so the jury is fully aware, I may ask, you've seen Jaw around the server. We all know Jaw, and I also know something else. My home is not the only home that Jaw Unleashed has moved himself into. I know multiple more. I know he has moved into Kitties. I know he's moved into Lagundos, and I'm sure many of your homes. Now, may I ask you, the jury, would you want to return home and find out that your rat that has moved in out of nowhere has blown up part of your home? I'm sure you would all want compensation as well, would you not?
Counter argument. The idea of him blowing up your specific land was not frivolous and just the idea that he wanted to. It was that you decided to raise his rent 50%. Outside of your originating agreement.
Nope, that wasn't the original agreement.
You just said a little while ago that it was originally 10 blocks and that you upped it to 20 blocks. That is 50% higher than what it was.
What I said was it was originally 10 blocks under the verbal agreement that if he did not pay me on the 1st of the month, it would then go to 20.
But he paid that.
He paid that on the 2nd or the 3rd. So that's why it was the 20 instead of the 10. And also, this still has no reasoning for why he's blown up my home.
I feel like there's been plenty of reasoning. I think you're just saying that there is no reasoning because you like that.
There is a reason. It was just a very extreme reason.
It was extreme criminal offensive reason.
Criminal reason.
Your Honor, I'd like
resort to explosives.
And also, a lot of what has just been said, like, realistically, in a court of law, anything that is verbally is not fully binding. That's just entirely how that's why you kind of have to physically sign every documentation, because for most court of laws, anything that's verbally can be swayed, and then when presented is most likely just hearsay. So it's not always a factual thing of evidence, unfortunately.
Actually, my lawyer is saying you're incredibly wrong. Verbal contracts do kind. She did.
They can't. No, I'm saying they can, but it's just very hard to prove.
Yeah, it is very hard to prove.
It's just very hard to prove because
okay, well then, if they wish to take the standpoint that that contract was void, then I would like to. Then I could also sue.
Jaw, do you have anything to say about the verbal agreement?
I'm just saying, if the verbal agreement is void and isn't real, then he would be trespassing.
I would like to allow me to speak for one moment and say you cannot in the court decide halfway through that what you are suing on you would like to change. You have to then open a new court case. You just did. You just said that you would like to change it to trespassing instead.
No, I didn't. It's also just not what I said. I said if you claimed that the contract was void, then that would open you up to trespassing.
But that
why
is not.
Why are we at the burden of proof as well on this? Because you're the one suing.
You're the defendant.
The burden of proof is on the accuser.
I have so many VODs.
And yet none have been presented.
And none have been presented but one. But one.
Yeah, well, you would have to, if you wanted to proceed with the verbal agreement, if you want to find the proof, you would have to.
Your Honor, my argument is that my client has made a mistake and has done something that he should not have done. We have acknowledged that he has done something that he should not have done. Yes.
We know this.
He is agreeing to pay the costs of the repair. Our argument lies that we should not also be held on the emotional damage and the what ifs or could have beens. Voiding that portion of the argument at hand.
Okay. I would like to, I think it's declaring a quick break, a recess, if you will, to allow the jury to discuss among themselves what they believe is, if Jaw Unleashed is guilty or innocent here.
I would also, can I have one final statement?
Yes, you may have one final statement.
Okay, once again, passing on from my lawyer. I believe the fact that someone can make a mistake. I believe this is true. I believe the decisive action of not only crafting a bomb, running to my property, placing it, lighting it, and then getting out of the way shows initial intent to do that. And plenty of thought to do that. I don't believe in any way that fits what someone would call a mistake.
We got Zoom chat.
And that's all I have to say.
There was no argument that it was not planned in the sense of he did the action. We are not claiming that he did not do the action.
But there was intent behind it, and this was a planned attack on the property.
I think
so
attack
it is not
is
an
a little
oopsie. You
much.
cannot claim oopsie daisies in this
It is
courtroom
not
at this
oopsie
moment.
davy, but it is claiming that it was a one-time offense.
It was a one-time offense, and this will be taken
Your
into
Honor,
account.
Have you? I just want to ask a question. I just want to ask a question. Your Honor, have you ever had an emotional outburst in a situation as such? Like, it's just sometimes.
Yes, but I fear I did not resort to explosives.
Allow me to repeat.
All right, I declare my recess. Everyone, take a break.
All right, let's go have some punch by the big rat legs.
And the jury must declare a what is it, like a leader or something to let me know your
jury must declaration discuss it over yay or nay of what we define.
Lawyer, what do you call the head juror? I can't remember. There's a name for this.
There is a name.
It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember.
They're the captain. You declare captain of the jury.
My lawyer has said IDK, man. So, head lawyer, do your thing.
Go declare a captain and then come back to me with what you've decided.
Where are we going?
We could make like a closed group.
Yeah, let's make a closed group so they can't spy on us.
That's great.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Do you want to make it?
Cool.
I'll make it
Don't forget to
cool,
include the Mr. Mime, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
supposed
Miss
to
Mime
do
has
it
to be
now.
in it, of course.
Don't forget to declare the.
Oh,
to
yeah.
include the Mr. Mime.
Hang on, wait. Let me chuck.
What is the?
Wait.
Okay.
Thank
wait,
you.
how
can
do I-
still
wait,
hear
how
them.
How do I get up? Oh, there we go.
Can they can't hear
one
us,
second.
right?
I was actually
Hey,
gonna build
guys.
Can you
Probably have to
hear
walk
us?
away so we have to
Can
hear
you hear me? Can you hear
You
me?
ain't getting
We-
more
if
trainers
you're
in your
talking,
in
we
your
can't
area
hear
until
you.
you
Okay,
build,
good.
man.
Okay, thank God we're
Okay,
safe.
good.
No, I
Nice.
was literally-
We're
I
still gonna
started
wander
building,
away.
you finished
Usually,
up, and
like-
it was like, oh, well.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
go a bit further away.
I am just here as press to get
Yeah.
to get confirmation.
Cool.
Hey guys.
Hi. I don't
So
really
like
realize what's
this
happened.
this jury, this like case is going nowhere, right? Like we're like, well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
all-
Majority of the evidence has been
Two
hearsay.
people who are in the
Majority of
wrong.
evidence has been hearsay. which
Yeah.
like Nom's lawyer did say, you can prove verbal agreement. It's just very hard to prove in a court of verbal agreement.
It's
think-
Um.
Whatever
the
my
proof is
answer is,
lackluster.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's for anyone else, but my answer will just be what is ever the funniest option.
And I will say, Nominal Gravy does have a criminal history.
Same with John
So-
Leach.
Yeah, everyone's nodding. So we have to, instead
Okay.
of who's right or
So
wrong, who's
they're
the
both-
funniest one?
I was
Good
gonna
idea.
say I think they should both get punished because it would be funny.
Please.
Yes.
I
I mean-
think so too.
I mean,
Both
you,
punished.
yeah, you could do both be punished to some regards in the thing of forcing Jaw to pay higher pricing, but then at the same time of Jaw escalating it to planting a bomb on Nom's property.
Yeah, there is a bomb.
Yeah, that's why I was like, can I bring up third additional evidence? Because I'm like, wait, you're planting a bomb. That's a criminal
Oh my
charge.
God.
It's not
Make
civil
a duel
anymore.
to the death. You're right, Rusty.
A
I was
duel to
muted,
the
but I was
death.
like
To the death.
crying. When Abolish
wait.
was like, oh, also the jury, the defendant
Medieval
planted a
style.
bomb.
A bomb.
I
also,
literally
but,
came in late and heard what I was like, what is going on?
but also vice
I was-
versa. Nom is fighting for
just
his life
getting
because there's a rat
grins.
trap behind his house.
Listen, guys, I think the rat trap is kind of unrelated to the situation.
Aw.
It is
No
but,
bias
but
or
like, no, but just in,
anything.
just,
Very
just in
funny.
a form of law, you can any evidence that a lawyer can prove to show that his defendant was in a better light for justifiable reasons. They'll try to throw it in there. It's just how. It can
I
be
think
not
they're
even
both in the
related.
wrong, and we should do a medieval duel.
Honestly, wait, no. So
Ooh.
what you can do, right? Because it also may be funny content. Is set up to follow Nom's agreement, right? Of X amount
Yeah.
has to be played, but a little bit less. Or Jaw still has to pay something, right? Ultimately, Jaw
Yeah.
will still have to pay, but it's either Jaw
It's a bit of a
pays
duel.
X amount, or if Jaw wins, Jaw pays less, and you basically have to do it on that regards. Because there is more evidence leading to Jaw being the one incriminated, but at the same time, there's not enough evidence to fully agree to it, and so having them duel it would be very funny.
I think a Pokemon battle could be really fun, but I feel like it would be.
It would
That
be
would be
weird.
on
it would be
point.
one Rayquaza versus
Yeah, it
multiple
would be
rats.
very hot.
Honestly, you know what? Duel, no armor, only fists, nothing else.
Oh, that
Yes,
would be
I
fun.
like that.
Yes.
Can we do that?
That's
Okay, wait,
that's
so-
your guys' decision. You have to
Maybe
basically.
that'd be
Who's the
funny.
captain of the jury, by the way?
We
Did
never
decide
really,
that?
Who
So-
wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I think.
I was gonna say you're streaming, Tibby, so
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do a quick short stream. I'm just gonna
Well,
get some
you're now
materials.
part of
now
court
call
of
the
law.
court case captain.
Yeah,
In any
I
Minecraft
like
SMP,
Captain
there's
Snake.
always a court case.
literally.
Real.
No,
I
but
thought we'd escape it this one time.
So wait, so
Yeah.
if Jaw wins, he pays less. If Nom wins, what happens?
he pays
pays-
he pays the full amount.
They're
The
also have to
5
go to group
times,
chat.
or
Yeah, and then if Jaw
Yep.
if Jaw wins, he only pays half of the 5 times or whatever. Plus rebuilding the property.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. All right,
Either
you
way
got
they
that written
fight.
down,
Either way
Tibby?
they fight. Yes.
They gotta fight. They gotta fight.
Yeah,
You gotta
Everyone
be
nod
like-
as if we're
You
talking.
need to
Everyone
like
nod.
really eloquently be like, the jury have come to a decision, and it's the most diplomatic result. Fight to the death.
yeah.
Based
No,
on
my dad's a
all
lawyer, I got
based on
this.
all the evidence provided to us, Nom has presented more evidence than Jaw Unleashed, since we've come to the conclusion that they must fight to the death to see who is actually the right in all of this.
Yes.
Yes.
The jury calls for blood.
Blood for the blood god. Okay.
I want to see blood. Absolutely.
Okay, let's leave.
Let's
I'm
go,
gonna leave
lads.
the.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, they're best friends.
They're little
She's
guys.
trying.
Little guys
They're
little
best
fellas.
friends.
Oh, jury's on their way back.
Coming back.
Oh,
Oh.
Jury can't get up.
We were turning.
Jury's
Captain,
stuck.
no.
Jury stuck.
Jury stuck. Jury needs a moment.
Okay.
All right.
We're sitting
Who did you declare your captain?
Me. I mean, me.
Oh. Oh. Good. Would you like to?
Where do I
Good
stand?
job, bro.
Your
Just right
Highness,
here.
Your Honor.
You can just... Your Highness. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, okay, Your Highness. All right. Well, as captain of the jury, we have come to our conclusion. They gave me a script, but I'm gonna be so honest. I'm like kind of sick right now, and I forgot it. The jury calls for blood. Nominal Gravy and Jaw Unleashed will fist fight to the death, and it will be funny, and we will all enjoy it.
I'm not doing that.
This is what the jury has decided.
This is our final decision.
So you say no,
that's the
and
final
that means
decision.
that you throw away this court case then.
Can we?
If Jaw has no armor.
Well, yeah, both of you.
No
armor.
armor for this.
Neither of you have
No
armor. It's
no
pure
No armor,
no weapons,
fists.
fist fight.
I declare nominal Gravy and iron armor, Jaw Unleashed, and no armor. Fist fight.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can we also possibly make it a bit more a bit more fair for accuracy because the hitbox is extremely tiny to increase jaw size enough to where
What? That's
to where
not.
it would be fine. If you want actual content where you're just not running around Nom's feet,
Prep time?
it's
Prep time.
No prep time.
It's
We're gonna do
fists.
this now.
It's just
everyone
fists.
take
Small,
your,
you don't need
both
prep
of you
time.
take your armor off.
My
No,
armor is
are
off.
we doing regen or no regen?
Oh wait, did we say?
No, I was gonna say
what
food.
I get if I win?
Also, I do have 5 hearts, by the way. I want that to also go on record.
oh, you only have 5 hearts.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine then.
Captain.
Oh, perfect. Then that works. He's big again. This is the fight. Fist fight, no armor.
What? Wait. What?
Hey.
Wait. What? That doesn't make
My
sense.
client,
If anything,
you've
I should be
grown.
small then. What? I have 5 hearts to Nom having armor on. That's what's
No, well,
the
Nom-
difference now?
Well, if you're both
The
the
judge
same
is getting bored of
size,
this discussion. Fight now.
Fight.
Blood.
It's not-
Blood.
fist fight, fist fight.
No, wait, no
wep-
armor?
No
Fist
armor,
fight,
no
no
weapons.
armor.
Just pure fist fight.
But he has 5 extra hearts over me.
Well,
Get
you gotta
him!
fight. You gotta
Yes!
fight.
Disputes in our country.
And I feel way
Yay!
better. Me
He had
personally,
5
I feel a lot better.
hearts.
This is my trophy.
Your
May
Honor,
I
that
ask,
was
is he
not
still
fair
held
at
to
all.
paying anything? Is he still held to
Yeah.
paying anything?
Yes. Since he lost the fight, I have declared that he has to pay the what's it called? He has to pay
gold
for the
box.
damages that were made. He has to pay for the materials that were lost.
Okay.
I will not allow the emotional damages suing part to commence, as I fear the ranch block was a bit too far away for the dynamite to hit, so that does not apply. However, the berries were close enough, so Jaw Unleashed also has to farm a stack of each of those berries for nominal gravy, and those are
What?
the
That
those are
wasn't
the
even in
dynamite
the, that wasn't
Hey,
even the original ask, Your
Shut
Honor.
Hey, Cherry, I think you
Jaw
might want
Unleashed, would you like me to raise it to 2 stacks of berries?
I'll kill you myself. I'll kill you myself. I'll kill you myself. Be quiet. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Killing her own client.
You know you're
I'm
cute
not
when
on
you're
court.
doing
I'm
Does
not
this
on trial
satisfy you,
today.
nominal gravy?
I mean, I was kind of looking for some gold, but I mean, sure.
Actually, wait, that's a good point. Yeah, a little bit of gold too.
You
What?
just said you can't
You can't.
I forgot. I simply
This judge is awesome.
I simply
How
I was
much
gonna
gold,
add
Your
in
Honor?
a little bit of rent on top. I was gonna add 1 extra month of rent, and
So
I
10
forgot.
gold.
So
Oh, okay. So,
So
10
10
gold.
gold.
10 gold. That's all you need.
10 gold ingots?
Blocks.
10 gold
Blocks.
ingots. Oh, blocks. Sorry,
Oh.
I
No,
was
no,
not
the
aware of
judge
the
said
verbal
ingots.
agreement.
No, she said month of rent.
I said month of
which
rent.
is what you guys agreed on to 10 blocks.
I
Mhm.
still will not claim that.
Thank you very much, Joe. Okay, I need to pay my legal fees. Mods, we can keep Mon VIP'd. Yeah!
And now
Wait, can I
Joseph.
speak to the press real quick? Can I
Right,
speak to the
yeah,
press?
Yep, all right.
Oh, God. They had me on 5 hearts at normal size without any armor against nominal gravy.
Yep.
miss May Mazes. Where did she go?
5 hearts! Why did he have an advantage?
Yeah.
Your Honor, now that this
that
the
has
court
been
case is
our
done, I just
information.
have a question. Why did Nominal Gravy get 5 hearts of extra handicap during that fight?
What's that, sorry?
He had 5 hearts of extra handicap as well, above me. He had an advantage during that fight, Your Honor. Okay.
Hey, hey, Jaw. I'm gonna say this now. Be happy because Apple responded with "Give Jaw a full life sentence." That was Apple's
what would
response.
The life sentence mean?
We would
What
have
does
to
life
figure
sentence
that out
mean?
if Apple
wouldn't be very
Kudo was
long,
the
it's
judge
very
here.
small.
So be happy you got Cherry Fire.
I don't know if I'm happy I got Cherry Fire. I'm not.
I'm pretty happy I got Cherry Fire.
Wow, you're gonna say that in front of the judge?
Yeah, the court case is over. I don't have to have kindries anymore or niceties. I could say, take off my head. Take off my head. Take off my head.
Why is this emotionally damaging to you, Jaw? Oh, I can only wonder.
TNT damages.
Can we put him in the rat trap now?
Mousetrap.
Well, thank you all so much for coming out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
This gave me emotional damage.
So what berries does Jaw need to grow exactly for a stack? Oh, have fun with that.
Oh yeah, and it can't be sourced from me.
The judge didn't say that, by the way, so I could technically source from you.
Why is that free?
What did I not say?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine, Cherry. It's fine. Because I don't have them, so I need to start from somewhere, right, Your Honor?
Yeah, scratch.
No, you can't take his. You have to make up your own or get them from someone else.
Oh, true. If you go and try to take mine, that would be trespassing.
Yay! All right, thank you, Timmy. Thank you. All right, you know what? All right, I'm fine with that now. I'm fine with that now.
That's gonna be a lot
What?
of.
All I said was there's a lot at spawn.
That's gonna be a lot of bone meal.
Hey, I'll say I have so many. I have 224 blocks. I'm ready. Look, that does make me feel a lot better. I did not know where I was gonna get those.
Yeah, no,
I don't even know what the
have fun with
thing
that.
you're talking about. Timmy, you're gonna have to show me, please. Please, I don't know what they are.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go.
Any of them are.
And that has been the press. Welcome on in, both raiders from both communities. Hello, everybody. By the way, I don't know any formal legal stuff. I've just read on it because I've known people that do legal work. So I just read on it. So I know the basics of law. Trust me, being in enough NDAs and contract agreements, you understand enough about law. Someone redeemed random fact. I did see that, and I will say it, but first I have to go use the bathroom. So give me one moment, chat. Let me go use the bathroom. Okay, chat. Should have done an insanity plea. Yeah, that would have also worked, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know again, I don't know everything about law. I just know enough to where it's like, a lot of the stuff that Nom and May were saying, in a real court case, Nom had a lawyer on his side. Nom was winning 100%. And for example, verbal contract agreements are fully valid in a court of law, 100% valid. It's just how it was presented in a Minecraft space, very hard to prove. Very, very hard to prove, because anytime if it was, because like what would have happened there if May was focusing on like the law lawyer aspect, would have been like actually hearsay because there's no written down proof, and so then Nom's lawyer would then have to show justification of why it is then proof. And so it's really hard, especially in law, because anything in law is just like, hey, we need physical evidence of this. Anytime someone says, yeah, but he said, anytime someone says the word said in like, we can look at like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case that happened a few years ago. Anytime someone says the word said in a court of law, it is just hearsay. It is just like, well, hearsay, honor. Objection, hearsay. And at that point, when hearsay is mentioned, it has to be thrown out of the evidence. And they can't continue, not necessarily thrown out of the evidence, but it can't be continued. Like, the information that wants to be discussed cannot be continued. Because recalling from memory, recalling from a conversation, if there was no physical, like, written down or, like, visual proof of it, and any lawyer can just claim it as hearsay, or they're just misremembering, or they're lying, and like it goes into like that type of stuff, and it gets very, very complicated, and it's a lot more technical lawyer information that I don't fully know about. I just know the very basics of it. Which becomes very silly and quite funny. Oh, someone has a backpack. Lawyer Polish win. Not for a while. Unless I do a character, and then I would look into so much lawyer stuff. Also, that no one went under oath. And no one went to the stand to testify. It was like, again, this is a Minecraft very silly gimmick. We're not trying to be word for word on proper lawyer and court law. We're just going under what would be funny. No one had RCS. Yep. Yeah, Nom had an actual lawyer on his side, which Nom was going to win 100% based off of the lawyer's information, because the lawyer was right, and the lawyer was saying was correct. It's just anytime if May wanted to make it just harder for Nom and his lawyer, May just had to basically just say hearsay. And it just, things would have gotten a lot more complicated. And we don't need to spend multiple days on a lawyer conference about a rat that blew up a rental property. They put him in a bedrock box. They put freaking... Is that why they just said entombed? The rat has been entombed. I see. Wmon. Ah, that's so funny. Was heavily involved. Yeah, I wanted to play devil's advocate on both sides and throw out the claims of what could have been said that no one was saying. Of technically, Jaw blew up a bomb. That is no longer a civil offense. You are now pertained to criminal offense because you're now using explosive on a rental property. Which then goes down to tenant law, and it goes down to like business code and damages of the property, and then like a bunch of criminal offensive because you're now using explosive that could have harmed people. Was Army of the Coin at this point? Yep. And then I wanted to be devil's advocate for Jaw and basically be like, well, Jaw could have claimed gone insane and also feared for his life because of the threats that he has had on the server and the multiple attempts of people hitting him with and chasing him down with iron pans and swords, and other things, and so he tried to escape and he wanted to leave no evidence behind, including me. Yeah, including myself. Which again presides to the fact of, like, he could have claimed that, and then it would have been like, well, it was a thing of defense because he feared for his life, and there's actual physical evidence of him fearing his life through video evidence of people hitting and chasing after Jaw. But then also there is a massive rat trap behind Jaw's base, which he could have, like, died to. Like, May could have gone that route, and then it could have been different. I fear for him too. Exactly. Like, but like that's the point. You literally poured lava on the rat. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But they didn't do that. So I wanted to come in with the fact that Jaw could have been claiming fear for his life and played devil as advocate in Jaw's corner. And yeah, but then you counter with, also Jaw started most of those altercations. So like you then counter with that, and like that's the whole point of law. It's like a big chess game. You just go back and forth and you rebuttal. And then you claim other evidence to show why he did that. And it was just a prank at first. Like, you could go it down so many routes. And at that point, you just... The entire goal of, like, a court system, besides proving that your client is innocent or guilty, is to try to make your client look like the best possible in the situation that has happened for the jury to make a stand that favors one or the other. It reminds me of why I did not go into this. Yep. It's a lot. But to be fair, there's also a lot of different rulings in law. I was just stirring the pot because I'm the pressed. I want a scoop. I want information on what I could do. I was just stirring the pot so I can get my media coverage. That's all the press does. In other words, you got to make the jury biased towards you. Yep. It's done in so many cases, so many celebrity cases, and so on and so forth. Anyways, though, what we want to do today now is actually try to get at least efficiency, and I'm breaking on these bugs. Your Honor, nuh-uh. Your Honor, yeah, yeah. It's... We're Minecraft streamers. Someone did redeem a random fact, and this is now the fact that I told y'all last time about my freelancing stories. This was the other story that I said, tune in for next time, chat. So, for context, this story, I've worked with this person. And this was towards the end of my freelancing career. Before I went full-time content creator. It was making YouTube videos and TikToks and YouTube Shorts. Before my full-time version of that. Right? But we also need to give a little bit of backstory to this, chat. A little bit of backstory. So, where we have to start and know is that myself, I worked with a very nice woman who did women's Bible studies. Okay. She was really nice. Really, really cool. And I basically filmed all her Bible study sermons for like about a good 2 years. For a good amount of 2 years. Where is the cartographer? You're over here. But for 2 years, I was... Give me a second, chat. You turn the music a little bit. but for about 2 years, I was filming with this individual, and basically, every so on, she would always go on like summer and winter breaks just to like, not you. Where's the cartographer? Would you? No, you do books. No, my music's on. But towards the end of the 2 years, how I got to like interact with this person was that I was working through another company that was like, hey, and the person that owned the other company was a family friend of ours. Was like, hey, we have XYZ. You know, you should know who she is. We talked to her before. Would you want to make videos and do all that type of stuff and like film or service? And I'm like, yeah, sure, fun. I was getting paid a decent amount for basically filming the video, editing it together, and then uploading it to YouTube. That's what I was mainly doing. And I would do that at least once a week for roughly 2 years when there was no break, right? So you ever have that many videos, and she liked what I did. She said I did a good job. She was very happy of the effort I was putting into. And it was all like fine for the most part. But she also had this sort of council of other like people on her board that would kind of like give her advice and suggestions and so on and so forth. I think that someone on the council didn't like me. Because what happened was after the few months of going on break, I messaged her. Like, I literally have her phone number. And I messaged her being like, hey, summer is ending. When is the next, like, sermon starting up? So on and so forth. And I didn't get a response. No, nothing. I didn't get a response of anything telling me when the next sermon was going to be, if I was still even going to be working with her, so on and so forth. I knew and heard nothing. And so I'm like, that's weird. So I call, and this is after a few weeks, I call the family friend who I was working through as like their business that was contracting out me to like do her videos. And I'm like, hey, I haven't heard back from XYZ. Do you know what happened? And he's like, and he goes, dude, he doesn't know. He's like, we tried contracting her. We don't know if we had like a falling out or something as like a business with them, but we haven't heard anything back from them. And they're like, but you're not part of us. We just contracted you. You're your own person. So like message her and let her know that like you still want to work with her, even though that we're not working with her anymore. Because apparently they had a falling out and they switched businesses, like media stuff. And so, but the media that they were doing was separate from what I was doing. They were just contracting me and I was getting paid through them. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I go and I message her back and like, hey, just want to remind, I'm not like actually an employee of them. I am just simply there as like a way to like make money, but I still want to like make videos for you. I still didn't get a message back. I heard nothing. Chat, I heard nothing back. No response. And so I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'm basically now getting ghosted from this person that I've worked with for over 2 years who has not told me anything. What's crazy though is she, and I think it's someone on her like council of people like guiding her and telling her what to do, didn't like me. Because there was a woman who like she would film at this person's house, and every time she would always give me like this weird look of like disapproval or something. Every time I was there. Don't know why, don't know the reasoning. I just didn't know. And like the other weird thing was I was IRL friends with that woman's daughter. And I was just friends with her. But anytime I was there to film, this woman always had this look of like, why are you here? Right? And so I'm like, okay, well, this now sucks. I've lost one of my biggest clients because for some reason someone doesn't like me, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. This wonderful thing that I got to deal with. This now brings me though to what's even crazier. Hello?
I'm so pissed, abolish regret.
Why?
Because this whole situation is screwed. It was screwed.
Yeah, I played devil's advocate for both of y'all. I tried
No,
helping.
you ate that up. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I said I need to go find abolish regret and yell at him. And they were like, yeah. Joe was like, yeah, yell at him. I was like, no. I'm not yelling at him about him. I'm yelling to him about you. This stupid freaking rat boy didn't give me any of that information. You sat there. You heard what he told me. He didn't tell me any of that.
Uh-huh.
I'm so done. How are you going to sit there and listen to this person who's like, yes, I will represent you, and tell them the wrong information? I built a case around something that didn't even happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. And then he's trying to look at me now and act like it was my fault that we lost.
I'm going to be, and I told my chat this, I'm like, I'm going to be so honest. A lot of the information that both sides are presenting besides the two videos, besides, well, telling the one video clip, was all
bullshit.
No, well,
sorry.
Was all, you know, May's crashing out when she's cussing on my stream.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, there you go. Jaw was just slain by Tibby.
Good.
And Jaw was slain by Bex. You know, so a lot of what, one, you were also in a losing fight because Nom actually had a lawyer in his chat.
Yeah, I got 3 points given to me by Mikey that was only based off of just the argument that was given to like the written thing that Mono wrote.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. The rest of it was just me trying my best.
Well, so here's the thing, right?
With a client who wouldn't be quiet.
Yeah, so what you could have said for a lot of it, and it would have just made Mon's job harder, is anytime Nom brought up things that were said via just only words of he said or I said this to him and vice versa, you could have said objection on a hearsay. And at that point, that entire finished sentence has to get removed because it is now based off someone's memory and not actual physical evidence being presented. It's like the whole Johnny
that the jury
Depp
wouldn't have cared.
No, but it's the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, and it would just made Nom's life
just
way
hearsay,
hard.
hearsay.
It just makes it because everything was hearsay, and like. Yes, you can have verbal contracts be fully like agreed to and like agreed upon, and it can be presented into a court of law. But also, it's just very hard to prove that, especially in a Minecraft server. And so, this is why I played devil's advocate on both sides and was like, well, Jaw's now on a criminal charge because he used a bomb. But also, Jaw could be presented that he's defending his life because of the actions of the server of attacking Jaw previously and the threats that have been made on Jaw's life. Which then I physically presented based off the evidence of the massive rat trap that was behind Jaw's house, trying to lead you guys in the sense of it was in more of a self-defense, trying to escape from the threats that have been made that have been placed upon him.
Yeah, and then he started talking.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't even formulate an argument right now because you're just making it stickier and stickier and stickier. And then he'd be like, yeah, no, I did it. Yeah, no, I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Well, so what you should have done is you should have been like, yes, Jaw did this and we're agreeing to it, and now we are just requesting for a lower amount of time, a lower amount of pay to be covered, plus additional, which ultimately, I think Jaw got the better deal of what Nam was originally wanting. Because in the contract, it was like 10x gold, plus another 5x gold,
bonkers.
plus another 5x gold. It would have been like 200 gold blocks.
Yeah. Either way, he made it out like I take
only
pride in the fact that I got the emotional damage at the bare minimum scrapped.
Yeah, like
then the attack on my character to turn around and be like, Your Honor, his lawyer does the opposite of what she is saying right now.
Which, to be fair, is clever, but usually it's to the defendant and not so much towards the lawyer. But it can.
Well, I think going towards the lawyer is that like it gets sticky because if you start doing that to the lawyer, like it's
yes,
it
can. It's more you're starting to just do defamation than actual like evidence provide. But like again, I think what Nam was
and then just say to the jury, to look at the jury and go, you all know Jaw.
Well, yeah, but like
you've seen him before.
No, but like no,
that's
but
just asking them to be biased.
No, but that's the thing. I was telling my chat this. In a court of law, you're not so much trying to prove who is guilty and who is innocent. You are more trying to show which side is favorable. Like show who is the worst of the two evils or whose show is better. Juries do it all the time, lawyers do it all the time, depending on how they're trying to sway their audience, because that's just how it is. The judge makes can confirm a final ruling, but whatever the jury decides, that's why lawyers try to play into juries so much, because if you can sway majority of the jury, even if your defendant is entirely in the wrong and there is evidence, but you can have like, hence the entire musical of Chicago, as someone said in my chat. Like that, but like that's the whole point of it, right? It's not so much like yes, trying to prove, because if you can fully prove that someone is guilty entirely by proper evidence, that's why a lot of lawyers, if there is no way of coming out of this, they'll just accept it and just ask for a lower bail of this plus doing community service, and we say that he is guilty rather than trying to fight it, because it's way harder to fight something that's already been proven. But if it's very hard to prove,
that was what I was trying to get at, was like, I want to fight the emotional damages because that's insane, and then I want to say yes, he did this crime. We're gonna pay the repair costs for this crime.
Mm-hmm. Hey, May, look in chat real quick. Yeah, you see that? You see that in chat?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey, so yeah, the first time you remember when I was like, yeah, I want to get photos and videos of everything down in yeah, I went down there just to take it. Yeah. Anyways, though, but yeah, like your guys' law stuff was, I replaced the horn of an empanada in the item frame.
That's great. Oh, that's so good. That's brilliant to me. This has changed.
Yeah, there's the community resources, whatnot. But yeah, no, so that was kind of my reaction to that.
I'm taking these tomatoes. They're mine now.
Yeah, I'm trying to max out my pickaxes before I go into the nether to try to get netherrack.
I see. Do you need wood? Do you need sticks?
I do actually, probably, yeah.
Hold on. I've got more.
See, it is now 2 hours into my stream, and I'm just now doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I saw someone in your chat say that because I had your chat open when you were deliberating. I couldn't tell anything what was actually happening, but I was like, I wonder if I can cheat and see what they're saying.
Oh, that's
And I saw someone be like, this went in a very different direction.
Yeah, I was like, chat's gonna be a chill stream. We're gonna get some stuff. I'm gonna try to get netherrack. I found where I want to build my gym in the end. I did that last night. But like a lot of the Ivy stuff, I just can't do on stream. It's just it's not entertaining. So, oh, lovely, thank you. And you expect anything else? No, I just didn't expect it to actually go into a full court case. I thought it was just going to be a funny little... Also, May, thank you for the resub for now. 20 months. I appreciate it.
I was going to do that during the court case, and I was like, I'm going to get, like, accused of cheating or
no,
something.
You have... May, imagine this, right? Okay, yeah. we're gonna repeat something, right? This torch is Jaw, right? This is Jaw. You're here. Stand right there.
Yep.
I am here with the Pokédex like this. As Jaw and you are discussing things.
Yep.
As you guys are discussing things on a Cobblemon Pokemon server, I am in front of a man the size of a rat explaining about a court of law to his lawyer of all of this happening when Owen decides to raid into me and I have to now explain to Owen and all his community of what's happening right now.
Oh no!
I'm like, welcome, Owen's Raiders. And then also Intari then raided into me a little bit after at the same time. It was like I said that, and then Intari, and I'm like, okay, well, welcome, Intari Raiders. Here is what's happening. There's a rat, his name is Jaw. He's basically done some stuff and he's getting evicted, and now he's talking to his lawyer, who's May, and I am the press. Welcome on in. Oh, by the way, this is a Cobblemon Pokemon server, and this is what's happening right now.
Oh, it's so stupid. This whole thing is so stupid.
Yes, it is. All right, I'm gonna go.
I was like, I'm gonna finish my roofs. It's like, I'm gonna finish my roofs. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so cute.
Yeah. It is what it is, that's for sure.
Almost immediately sniped.
I just... It's quite...
I'm so glad it didn't get to the point of Katie on court going up to. Oh my gosh, I was sitting there like trying to calculate the Minecraft days for squatter rights, but also squatter rights are super complicated.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. When you guys were like squatter rights, I'm like, good luck trying to explain that, because that is a whole nother can of things.
It's after 30 days. It is when it applies, and
it's
that would
applicable,
be 10 Minecraft hours. So, like, technically he could claim it, but then knowing him, he'd also be like, but I also paid, and I also talked about this, which would throw the squatter right. Like, knowing what Jaw would do, I would try to claim one thing, and then he would directly contradict me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I fear you were in a losing battle for a lot of that.
I was trying my best, though. I think I should counter-sue. But this time I should sue a Jaw for emotional distress.
Hey, Nam is a good lawyer. You know someone.
Although, to be fair, Cherryfire has already proclaimed that he has to pay me 20 gold blocks and 10 pasture blocks.
You know what? For your service stuff, that's pretty good.
Sue for defamation. I also think you should counter sue. Okay, Cherryfire. I think I might. I think I might build a case. For defamation and emotional distress. That'll be tonight's activities.
Get a piece of paper all filed out.
I'm taking more than 10 minutes to prep.
As you should. Okay, cool. Alright, there's your shulker. This should be enough. I can do... Where is it? I need efficiency. I need 2 efficiencies. Okay, then I need
I should trade while I'm here.
breaking. Baron breaking? Okay, let's go. Alright, that should be it. Where's an anvil? Is there an anvil anywhere?
I don't think so.
Oh, there's an anvil here. I have to go get more iron real quick, and I will replace that. Story time, don't worry. I'll finish up the story time, chat. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my base because I broke an anvil, so.
Okay, goodbye.
Anyways, so chat. Basically, as we're continuing our story time, right, I basically couldn't, where we left off, radio silence from this person who I basically worked with for 2 years on making full sermon videos of her women's Bible study. Filmed them, put them, and like got them up on her website, everything. Like it was a crazy thing, right? I then find out later that she hired somebody else to do it and is making the same videos that I was doing, but a different person. Now, I don't know if that was her decision. Also, by the way, on a mining expedition, we have enough iron and diamonds for what we want, so we are perfectly thriving in all of this. Yeah, so she hired somebody else, or her group of people hired somebody else. Again, a reminder, still have not been informed about any of this. Which, again, crazy to hear. Crazy to realize and deal with. Do I have any iron? I have 15 here. Okay. Yeah, so that all happened. And then crazy timing, right? Because you know how, again, I'm Christian. I always say God sometimes does crazy timing. Crazy thing happens, right? Right, so I lose that basically that client. No response, no nothing, whatever. And then craziest thing happens. I then get an email that I thought was a spam like gimmick email from YouTube. Within like a week after all of that, I get an email from YouTube. No, this is good, chat. This is good. I get an email from a YouTube associate that is then asking if I want to do a semi-exclusivity deal to help promote their newest product, YouTube Shorts. The following week after I lose that. And YouTube is a very big company. Now, and I was a small creator. At the time, this was when I was doing I was at like the peak of my TikTok, of like me posting consistently on TikTok. while also doing my client work. So I was at like around 130,000, 100 to like 140,000. I'm right where I am still now on TikTok. Because of the exclusivity deal, I couldn't post any more on TikTok for a little bit of time while I was doing the YouTube Shorts. I was thinking about No. YouTube said, hey, we'll pay you this semi-exclusivity deal, which basically means you have to post on us first before you can post the content you post on the YouTube Shorts, your YouTube Shorts channel before you post on TikTok. That was basically the rule. This exclusivity deal was you had to wait X amount of time before you can take the videos you posted on YouTube Shorts and uploaded them to your TikTok. And in return, if you follow this NDA contractual agreement, we will pay you for 99% of people, an absolute lump sum of money. I'm not going to say how much, but it was a lump sum of money, chat. To where that money, that amount, that much money allowed me to basically go full-time in content creation. Because that was basically now my cushion to pay my bills and everything, while I was building up my YouTube channel and my Twitch. So basically, that amount of money was over a 4-year span from like 2022 to like the end of 2025 till now. Because basically, I will say this now, YouTube and Twitch, I was making enough to cover small bills, but not enough per month to cover like my car payment and whatnot. But then vampires happened. So basically, that YouTube exclusivity deal went from there of like around 2022 up until vampires. And even then I still have enough money to cover my needs and expenditures on top of what I make from vampires, what I was able to make from vampires, and so on up until now. So crazy good karma, if you want to think about it. If you're religious like I am, I think it's crazy how God works in weird ways of like, yeah, you're gonna lose that, but I'm gonna give you something way better. And yeah, so that's just a fun little story. That's like how I became a full content creator, was because I lost a client that I worked with for multiple years, but at the same time the following week then got asked to do this massive deal that helped me set my foundation for where I am now, which is crazy to say. God works in mysterious ways. My goodness, it's like crazy, absolutely crazy. All right, I need to go fly back, put the anvil down, and then this has efficiency 5, fortune 3 on breaking, and this has shell. All right, cool. Both of my pickaxes are done. Well, yeah, so that's that fun little story time for y'all.
Just let me set my journey map, man. Just let me set my... Oh my gosh! Why are we doing this? Set my freaking journey. Why is it doing this? Let me set my goal! Oh my god! This isn't funny! This isn't funny! This isn't funny! funny! This isn't funny! Ow! I slammed my knee! Create waypoint. Create waypoint. Spawn. Nope. Villager. Trading. Save. Holy crap. Oh, I have an audience. Hello.
May mazes. They work on line of sight.
Oh. Hey guys.
Yeah, I flew into that crash out. I heard, I landed here, saw your maze head down, and just screaming into the void.
It wouldn't let me set my waypoint. I deleted all my waypoints the other day.
Line of sight. He was looking at you. You were standing right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
The haunted man. He was getting you.
Wait, was May in a battle at the same time trying this?
I kept forfeiting. I forfeited it like 20 times.
Yeah.
And every time I would get close to setting my waypoint, he would re-battle me.
Yeah, it's because you're right in front of him.
I didn't know they worked on line of sight.
I thought you were just crashing out because you couldn't figure out why the waypoint wasn't working. I didn't realize you were in a battle.
No, it kept battling me. And so it kept closing my journey map.
Yep, that's what will do it.
Oh, man. Oh, guys.
Anyways.
I need to, yeah, there we go. Come on.
Mana box. I did too, but Cherry was just helping May. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Alright, we're gonna go for a little bit longer, chat. I know I had a later stream start. We're gonna go a little bit longer. And then I want to go mine, try to find at least some ancient debris and see if we can get some of it. But today's been an eventful stream, that's for sure. Today has been an absolutely eventful stream. On NPC battles. So I'm at 55. I flew around the entire central island. I have also realized the trainers that they moved from different places, you could re-battle them. So now I have 55 points. What's the lowest Y level that I need to get to? For netherite. 12 to 15. All right, so we'll mine right around 13. Oh my goodness. Such... And then we're gonna do a strat that I learned from Aimsy. To see if this works. Without being in constant lava. That'd be great game. Never mind, we're just surrounded by lava right now. To be fair, we are in like a massive lava like chasm. Like Yeah, this entire thing is lava. I see. Oh, there's an dark right there. I'm not gonna get that one though, because that's cheaty. Alright, this is Y level 12. F3G. To show the border. I need to go on the edge, because Netherrack only spawns in one area of chunks, so this is a strat that AIMSy does, and it kind of works out for them, so. And go a bit lower. One area, yeah, so basically they spawn only in like very small sections. So netherite only spawns within like one chunk of it has the chance of spawning only once in one chunk. It's like one it can be 1 to 3 clumped up together, but they can only spawn in one chunk. So like there won't, if you find one in a chunk, it won't be anywhere else in that chunk. But it's not always consistent. So that's why we kind of go here and we try to find it. I want to just find a little bit before we end, you know? And so I've been mining between the 2 chunks, like 2 different chunk levels. But my gosh, the amount of lava that I am just surrounded by is actually ridiculous. Like, how am I like covered in lava in every single little area? It makes no sense. Oh, someone's been here. Please let me... Lava found another crazy. I'm just saying, like, we're not even, like, underneath any lava sources. That's why I'm saying it's crazy. Just armor and tools. Like, that's it. I'm just wanting to just get it done with before I start. Because what we're gonna do, chat, is I'm slowly getting my ivies done, and then we'll do a stream where I just try to get all my Terra types done. But then we'll start on the gym. The thing with the gym is we're gonna have to be mining out a bunch of endstone and other blocks, and I just want a tool and like other items that I can just mine quickly with. So that's why. Oh, there's some. Yippee! Oh, 2, 3, 3. Not 2. 2's still good. And 2 is still good, chat. Does someone know how much ancient debris I need for a full set of, like, tools and armor? I forget if is it 32? Is it 27? So different mining speed. Well, yeah, it's stone. This is just a... $36. All right. Well, we need 34 more then. Oh, what's this? Nether Firestone. Oh, you can get the stones in here. That's cool. Oh, you got more. Easy more than one. Okay, cool. Alright, we need now 30 more to go. Yippee. Well, yeah, but I also want tools, so... I want tools and armor to make. Oh, more. See, we might get lucky and find, something right away. Sometimes you might not, but... As long as our luck at least gives us a few each time, it shouldn't take me too long, but... I might also just finish this up off stream, because we got 5, and then the other parts, and I know I started stream later, so we're gonna, like, end stream a bit right around here. Which is right around our normal stream time, so... I'll take that. I just need to find my way out now. I am also gonna go return the rat horn to Jaw. I'll go do that real quick, because I'm not gonna just keep it on me. That's too mean. Or we keep on it for now and we continue the story beat next time. That's another possibility. You can come back to the story beat later. how do I get out of here? Hold on. Where is my hole? Oh, I see. I went that way. Here we go. Freaking escape room. No, no. Alright, cool. Let's head on back. Actually, what does this horn sound like? Ah, I see, it's that horn. Now, how do I get back out? Probably through here. Yeah, I need to find... And this way. If the horn just as a reminder. I mean, I could. Also, I don't know whose portal this is. We're going to check it out real quick. Ah, cool. Easy way out. Easy way out. How was the court case? Interesting. Definitely interesting. All right, with that being said, though, chat, I hope you all did enjoy today. Like I said, we got a new teammate, new little Mon added to our team. We got good old Mega Mawile not added. On the team, yep. This is Golden. This is the newest Mon to our team who is replacing Azumarill because it basically does Azumarill's job, but better. Yeah, it's ending. I started stream later, and so we're not going to go super long. But thank you all again, chat. It's been fun. I will work on getting netherite and all that off stream, so that shouldn't take me too long throughout today. And then I will try to get as much ivy candies done so I can finally be done with this, because my goodness, I need to get ivies for you and you. Just you two. So HP, special attack, defense, defense, and speed, and then just all of that but special attack. But we'll get that done, and then hopefully following stream we'll work on Terra shards, which means a lot of Mons are going to die. A lot of Pokemon are going to die. So that'll be interesting. Because that's the only way to get Terra shards is via killing them. But thank you all again, chat. You all been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. We're going to raid into someone and call it there for today. Let's see, who do we want to raid into? You know what? Nom usually ends before us. And Nom is still going as he is terraforming out his pasture land to actually build. So we're gonna raid into Nom. But thank you all again, chat. Y'all been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. Nom has followers and subscriber only, chat, but you should already be doing that anyways. But thank you all again. I will see you all on Friday with some more Cobblemon, and hopefully I get some stuff done where you don't have to be worrying about IVs. But take it easy, chat, and as always, abolish your regret. I will see you all next time.